So I embrace both the Chinese and the Australian aspects of myself. I'm posting all the time about Australia, and on a little corner on the internet, I find myself becoming the face of the Australian pandemic, which is quite ironic because a lot of people were blaming Chinese people for the pandemic. Now, what I hadn't really considered in all of this was what Australia's perception of me would be. Because I knew the internet thrived on things that were divisive. I just never knew that thing would be me. Like, there's a group of people that love me, but there's also a group of people that hate me, and they're charging towards me like bulls charging towards a red flag, except I'm Chinese, so it's got 5 stars. And they're telling me this in the comment sections of my videos. And here's a few I've selected for us to go through together. There's this one which says, I miss my Chinese takeaway. Stop making videos and back to the shop. There's this one that says, you're the reason why COVID is in Australia. Shut up. Pretty sure that one's Pauline Hanson. There's this one that says, but you're Asian. Imagine if this is how I found out. Here's the most triggering one. You talk like my Chonny. Which, for those of you who don't know who my Chonny is, it's this guy. And he's kind of known on the internet for lowbrow humour, like Asian man arrested for eating ibis. And I'm like, I'd like to think I'm not like this. I'd like to think I'm slightly more dignified. But then again, I do see the resemblance. And all of this at the time is not helped by one particular man, Donald Trump, who is referring to COVID as the China virus. He hates Chinese people. He is so scared of us. I think it's because we actually know how to build a wall. That was very nice. Shusha. And this is surprising to me because all of this is coming from TikTok, which is supposedly our youngest and most progressive generation. I don't understand what this means about my country and the future. And, well, actually, we're, halfway through the show now. And at this stage, comedians usually insert an additional element to keep your attention. So, this is all coming from TikTok, which is full of our youngest, most progressive generation. Yet they don't know the difference between ethnicity and nationality.